So my favourite is Empire Strikes Back, when Boba Fett is first introduced and we get all the bounty hunters on the bridge of the Star Destroyer. And Vader personally signals them out and just says, no disintegrations. It shows that they have had a history in the past and Boba is the person to be feared.
It's an epic of romance, of heroes and villains. They cross trackless voids to unknown worlds, a galactic odyssey against oppression.
There's a scene where the Sharknado, and that is what it is ripping through the city, and it catapults an enormous great white shark in the direction of our party of main characters. And one of them just so happens to be carrying a chainsaw and sees the shark incoming and leaps into the air with the chainsaw, dives into its mouth and sort of bisects the shark, slicing it in half as he travels through its digestive system and emerges from the other side. It's absolutely lovely.
Tornado's heading towards the airport. We need to destroy it before it gets to them.
Can't just wait here with sharks throwing down.
It's too dangerous.
The amount of people that still come in here is really, really interesting because I think most of them come in here to chat.
And they like the selection.
They do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got
Yes.
a good selection.
Who is a thing, who's human, we don't know, and you'll think that guy's a thing, you know, and there'll be this mistrust and this tension, and then you'll find out, and it won't always be who you suspect. I've probably only seen it like 10, 12 times.
I'm gonna hide this tape when I'm finished. If none of us make it, at least there'll be some kind of record.
He's on the street and he holds out this floppy disk and is just waiting. And then a car comes out of the smoke and the bad guy's holding onto the side of the car on a skateboard. So he's like skateboarding alongside the car and then he reaches out and grabs the floppy disk out of this guy's hand and then keeps like skating away. And then the guy changes his mind, like, oh, I probably shouldn't have given him the information, and like turns around and starts running after him, but he can't catch up because the guy's skateboarding while holding onto a car. So he like runs and then he stops and there's smoke in the street. And like, how can you do that? Seriously, like how can you do that with a straight face, you know? That's what I love about hackers.
Different films speak to different parts of you, and I don't think one film speaks to all of you. Not for me anyway. It does for some people.
The man in black, he pulls out his sword and he's like, oh, there you go. Okay, so he's like fighting with him. And Inigo is like, aha! You match my skills, you are a good fencer. Or he says something, I can't remember what he says.
Thank you.
And he's for his right hand. But I know something you don't. I'm not right-handed. And he's like, whoosh. Anyway, he does this awesome like, you know, backflip in the air. And he's like, catches it and he's like, wah, I'm left-handed. And then he's like, whoosh. And then the man in black turns around and says, well, I know something you don't too. I am also left-handed. And then he goes, haha. And then they're fighting and fighting and fighting. And he beats him, but he doesn't kill him, but he knocks him out with the hilt of his sword. And it's just, it's so good. So good. So good. I just wish I was there, you know?
It's as real as the feelings you feel.
I was looking for 6 replicants. What I didn't know was they were looking for me.
I possess a sacred gem hidden for decades.
Because you were born different, men will fear you.